You're watching Unreal Ant Gaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to Unreal Ant Gaming.
As the battle involving the God of Destruction of Universe 7, Beerus, and the once Angel of the 13th Universe, Murno, begins, Murno is left toying with Beerus after having to contest against him as seen on the previous manga chapter video. As Murno further begins to antagonize Beerus in wanting him to reveal his full power, the question lingers, is it possible for Murno to push Beerus into further tapping into his full potential in revealing and using his full power for the first time in over a millennia, or is Murno simply toying with Beerus all for a greater purpose? As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of Murno vs. Beerus manga chapter number 2 special, with Murno continuously taunting the God of Destruction, he only then went along to tell Beerus, so since we aren't playing by the rules anymore, then how about you show me what you can truly do? If you can handle what's coming. And Beerus wastes little time in then having to charge directly at Murno by telling him, just you wait until I get a hold of you then. And as soon as Beerus throws the first shot, Murno quickly gets out of the way and then telling Beerus, get a hold of me, you say? And how exactly do you plan on doing that if you're having trouble catching me? As Murno then latches onto Beerus' tail, he then proceeds to swing Beerus around and throwing him out into the distance by telling him, you'll have to try again, Destroyer. So Murno is now beginning to take this a lot more lightly than how he was during the beginning of this battle, and as Murno stands there, he only then goes on to tell Beerus, I'm starting to feel pity for you, Beerus, and here I was expecting so much more from you. There are still a great many things that I still haven't revealed to you, but in time, I will. Until then, I'm just going to continue to smack you around this rock, and there's nothing you're going to do to stop me. You simply aren't strong enough. And as soon as Beerus teleports behind Murno, Murno doesn't even bat an eye, as of course he continues to look on and commenting, still don't believe me? And the second Beerus attacks Murno from behind, what Murno does is counter Beerus by grabbing onto his punch without even looking at him, and the second Murno looks back at Beerus, he only then asks him, well, are you a believer now? This is fun! I love seeing that desperate look on your face. The feeling of hopelessness, the feeling of defeat. Now you know what I felt like when you all turned your backs to me. And Beerus isn't having it, because then, as soon as he backs his hand away, he then proceeds to grab Murno with his left hand by the hair, and then pulling him back by telling him, if you think I'm finished with you, then I must have hit you harder than I thought I did. This battle of ours isn't over until you are turned into dust. And as soon as Beerus pulls Murno back more, he winds his fist back as he's just about to hit him and telling him, you won't be talking so much after I punch a hole through your head, Angel. And even though Beerus is not letting up and giving up in this battle, the second Beerus attempts to hit Murno, Murno quickly then disappears by using his portal, as he only told Beerus, like I said, Beerus, You'll have to catch me first. As he then opens another portal by Beerus' side, he only then emerges by punching Beerus in the face by telling him, and the higher you take your power, the more I will match it as you get stronger. An embarrassment of a god you are. And with Beerus stumbling back, Murno then continues, but I will give you some credit for your efforts. You sure know how to take a hit. Must have picked that up from Whis. Typical. But that won't save you. You can only take so much before your body begins to break, and when that moment happens, you will be finished, Beerus. So what's it going to be? Are you going to give up and let me kill you, or will you continue to fight a losing battle? And with Beerus having to wipe away the mark on his face, he only then responds, as I said, I'm not done with you just yet. I'd perish before giving myself to another in battle. Don't you worry, when the opportunity presents itself, I won't hesitate. And when it does, I will erase you from history as if you never existed. On my honor as a destroyer, I will find a way to destroy you. So Murno seems to be toying around with Beerus in this idea that no matter how strong Beerus gets, Murno is going to somehow match him in power, because keep in mind, during the beginning of this encounter, Murno went along to tell Beerus that he will suppress himself and lower his power to match Beerus for the sole reason of wanting to have some fun with him before having to kill him off, as Murno then went along to tell Beerus, you are all the same in my eyes. That pathetic Omni King should have done us all the favor by destroying this universe when he had the chance. Guess I'll have to finish what that brat should have started when he had the chance. As Beerus went along to respond, it's ironic how you say such things about Grand Zeno when you're alone, but wouldn't dare think about saying that to his face when he's around. Quite the coward, Murno. If you think I'll allow you to kill me without putting up a fight, then your brain must have been erased along with your universe when the Omni King exiled you when he did. And that really annoyed Murno, as he went along to then ask him, what did you say to me? With Beerus responding, what's wrong? Did I strike a nerve there, mighty angel? As Murno replies, you wish. Now stop wasting my time and show me what you got. And Beerus does exactly that, because then Beerus quickly fires a barrage of energy blasts directly at Murno's direction, and even though Murno is now beginning to see that Beerus is not going to go down without a fight, as soon as Beerus begins to fire off these energy attacks, Murno then so casually begins to deflect each and every single attack behind him in a very casual way, in a sense to where these blasts have literally no effect on Murno. He only then went along to tell Beerus, you're making this too easy for me. These attacks will do nothing to aid you from your own destruction. Allow me to demonstrate this to you. And the second Murno charges on in, he then goes on ahead to tackle Beerus onto the ground and telling him, foolish god, you left yourself wide open. And as they begin to roll on the ground, Murno gets the better of Beerus by then slamming him onto the floor, and as Murno gets on top of Beerus, he only then puts his forearm against his throat and telling him, since you love running your mouth, I figured I'd do something to shut it, since you're beginning to speak about things that you know absolutely nothing about. And with Murno then beginning to punch Beerus while on the floor, he only then tells him, get up, destroyer, show me your power, show me why you were selected to rule this universe. So Murno is now beginning to become the aggressor in this battle, in not only by further enticing Beerus to show him more of his true power, but also now he has the upper hand by not only gaining leverage on Beerus, but now punching him while he's on the ground. And as Murno continuously throws shot after shot, punch after punch, in literally caving Beerus' face in while on the ground, he only then continued to tell him, was this honestly supposed to be your full power? What a joke. No Ultra Instinct, no real challenge. You're worse than I thought you'd be. You've grown soft over the years. You wasted your potential. And as Murno continues to pound away at Beerus' face, he only then tells him, I am going to grind you into pieces, so my brother can come back and find what's left of you on the floor. You gods never deserved such titles. You're all a waste. And with Beerus having to be shown in tremendous amounts of pain over out somewhere in deep outer space, Whis and Goku are traveling back onto the planet as Goku went along to ask, "Hey Whis, do you sense that? Is it me, or does it feel like Beerus's energy is slowly starting to fade? Is there anything we can do? What happens if we don't make it in time? Can Murno really kill him? What happens if Beerus dies?" As Whis went along to respond, "I feel it too, but Lord Beerus is not one to go down without putting up a fight. Murno can indeed kill him, but why he hasn't yet is beyond me to answer. If he dies, then I will cease to operate and will be sent back to the Angel Realm." We're almost there, so Goku and Whis are at a hurry to get back to Beerus's planet because they know that Beerus is in trouble, and Murno does in fact possess the power to kill Beerus, but why he hasn't is still yet to be answered. And as we make our way back to Beerus's planet, we are then shown how Murno is continuously pounding on Beerus's face, as he then went along to tell him, "Fight back, weakling, fight back! Fight for your honor, fight for your universe, destroyer! Show me what you can do! Show me!" And the second Murno stops and gets off of Beerus, he only then looks down and telling him, "Just as I thought. Unless you're hiding something from me, this battle is over. If I could beat you down this badly, then just imagine what the original can do. Your time as God of Destruction of this universe is over, Beerus. You should have trained for moments like this instead of spending your days being lazy and sleeping. Now look at you. My universe was once the strongest in all the realms. We had no weak destroyers like you in my world. A shame that we settled for something like this. You should have accepted your fate like a true warrior instead of embarrassing yourself like this. You're not the God of Destruction. You're the God of wasted potential. Your heart and determination won't save you from what's coming. You should have been erased instead of my universe, but it doesn't matter. You're finished." And as Murno sticks his hand out, he only then tells Beerus, "I hope they remember you. To the afterlife with you," as all of a sudden, Beerus then begins to power up in a rage-like state to where the sheer force of Beerus's power is now beginning to push Murno back, as Murno went along to comment, "So, you were hiding your power from me this entire time after all. What force. So, you finally decided to show me your true self, I see. It's about time you did. And here I was beginning to doubt you, Beerus." And with Beerus shown standing there with this incredible aura surrounding him, Beerus then went along to tell Murno, "I haven't used my full power in millions of years, so consider yourself honored to face me at my highest. This is where you die." As Murno then replies, "What a fine display of power, but it still won't be enough to destroy me." With Beerus then responding, "Really? Let's find out then, shall we?" As Murno responds, "By all means try," as only then the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, before further diving into anything else, I do want to make the announcement and say that we have brand new exclusive Universe 13 Murno merchandise located on the channel, to where you guys can find that link located down below at teespring.com/unrealendgaming, as this is actually one of my favorite designs that I have going for the channel in terms of merchandise. So all of these contributions towards these t-shirts are actually going to go towards paying all of my artists and commissioning all of the right people needed to give you guys the absolute best stories possible from the Murno series. So again, if you guys want to support the channel and get some really cool merchandise, then that link will be located down below. But needless to say, with Murno and Beerus, this is it. Beerus is finally at full power, and this is what Murno had been asking for ever since the beginning. But the question here is, can Beerus now at full power be able to actually put Murno down, or is Murno hiding a few tricks up his sleeve, as we already know that both Whis and Goku are now making their way to Beerus's planet, and according to Whis, they are relatively close, as we are going to be introducing the next manga chapter on the channel in just about 3 days. So if of course you guys want to find out what happens, and of course love Dragon Ball and fan mangas, then I do encourage you guys to smash that subscribe button, and more importantly, slap a big fat like down below, as we are going to have a massive like goal on this video. If we can smash out 5,000 likes on this video, then I will try my very best to put the video out in just about 2 days versus 3. So let's come together and smash out that like goal before the 3-day mark, because we have so much more coming involving Murno and Beerus, and this entire fight is actually going to go in a totally different direction that I think people aren't going to expect from the two. So I think that when looking at the overall narrative, Murno keeps insinuating on the fact that if this was the original Murno, then he would have ended things a long time ago. So the question here is, are we going to see a glimpse of the original? Where is he? What is he doing? And given the fact that his clones now are doing all the dirty work, the question also lingers, when exactly are we going to see the original involved? And I think that that question will be answered at some point during this encounter with Beerus. So again, I want to thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so much for watching. If of course you guys enjoyed, drop a comment down below. Share the video out, guys, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all other social media platforms. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune back in for more. Subscribe if you guys have not, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down the comment section below. Take it easy, guys, and have a great day. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on Unreal and Gaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to Unrelent Gaming.
Also follow Unrelent Gaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say Unrelent Gaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes, but Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
Unreal Gaming, but once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest Unreal Gaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!